Well, here I am, another busy day in the office. It's nice and early. Thought I'd get a recording in. Absolutely awesome. So, what awaits me today? Well, I've got a nice letter here from EDF, as you can see. And the most interesting thing is this. It's a little Trustpilot thing. They've got 4.5 stars from Trustpilot. Now, I know this is a thing, right? You buy Trustpilot reviews, Google reviews, all the rest of it. You pay your £5 to Fiverr or what have you, and you simply go, hey, I'd like 1,000 great reviews, and you look like you're absolutely amazing on all these review sites. So my question is really, dear EDF, how much did you pay to get so many reviews, so many 5-star reviews to counterbalance all the 1 stars? Because I, for one, I don't know about you, but I absolutely hate energy companies. I absolutely hate them with a passion because, see, they're criminals. They're legalized criminals because everyone is too afraid to stand up to these energy companies because you get a bill that says, oh, it's so many kilowatts, and then we'll convert that by some weird conversion factor that they've just conjured up out of the air because gas is sold by the cubic meter, and then they convert to cubic feet, and then they convert to kilowatts. And I'm not a physicist, I don't know what the hell they're talking about, but what I do know is that when you give them 1 meter reading, i.e. 11111, and then you give them the next meter reading, 11113, you've used 2 units, right? So therefore it should be perfectly simple to calculate how much those 2 units of gas cost. Well, that takes EDF 4 weeks to figure out. I had one the other day where they broke into one of my flats because the bill hadn't been paid. Well, they were sending the bill in the previous occupier's name instead of mine. Well, silly them, really. They should have sent me the bill and I would have paid it. So anyway, they broke into this flat, changed the meter to one of these top-up meters, you know, these horrible ones where you have to go to the corner shop, like the dregs of society, basically, and you know, you have to put credit on this meter. Well, great, but they don't send you a key or anything, so they broke into flat, changed the meter to one of these peasant meters, and then they don't send you one of these top-up things. So you've got to go to some corner shop to give them a code and, you know, waste shoe leather, valuable time, all the rest of it. And this is an all-inclusive HMO that I run, so you can imagine the nightmare that I had. Oh, hello, Jeroen. Yes, we've got a new meter and we don't know how it works. Yeah, okay, that's because EDF broke into my flat. After I specifically told them not to. So they do give you a little bit of warning to this. So I phoned them up, obviously, and I said, stop, don't do this, don't do this. They did it anyway, because the left hand doesn't talk to the right. Anyway, long story short, raised a complaint with Ofgem, all that sort of thing. But according to Ofgem, they were perfectly right in doing so because I hadn't paid the bill. Didn't send me a bill, but that's beside the point. Right, so the other issue was that I wanted to get the normal meter back. And then they said, well, we can't do that because you swapped over to another supplier. I'm like, yeah, because you're criminals, basically, and that's why I swapped over. Despair. Anyway, the whole reason that they wouldn't swap the meter back was because I hadn't paid the bill. I said, right, pay me the bill. Here's the start meter reading, here's the end meter reading. Let's get an Excel spreadsheet out. I'll pay it right now. Oh, no, this takes like a little while because the billing department needs to do that. I said, well, you've got an Excel spreadsheet, I'm sure. Let's just crack on with it. No. Anyway, it took them 4 weeks to get me this bill. Paid it like within the hour of receiving it. I said, right, where's my meter? No, I can't do it. Computer says no. Oh, anyway, the next one was at my home address. They tried to bill me about 180 quid for a week's worth of gas, again using estimated meter readings, because funny that, they estimate in their own favour. What a surprise. If I were to run my business like that, it's like, well, you know, my landlord, you rent 700 quid a month, I'm going to round it up to 1,000 because I estimate that you probably have your girlfriend over 3 times a week anyway, so you should pay a bit more. That wouldn't fly, would it? Why does it fly with gas companies, electricity companies, all this like estimated meter readings? It's a complete load of nonsense. They've got the ability to read the meters remotely because everything's smart these days or whatever. But regardless, like even if you don't have a smart meter, these estimated meter readings, they're just absolutely criminal. I swear to you, they must add like about 50% on. And the other big con is these deemed tariffs. So when you move into a property or when you take on a new address or whatever, they put you on a deemed tariff. Now this deemed tariff is equivalent to like the SVR on a mortgage, right? It's like the highest rate possible. We're talking like 60, 70p standing charge per day. Normally it's about 15 to 20, maybe 23, just for comparison purposes. And they put you on like double the kilowatt hour. But hey, you're free to leave, there's no exit fees, all that sort of thing. You know, ooh, just call us up and we'll get a contract. It's like, how is that even legal, this deemed contract sort of thing? It's just absolutely beyond absurd. So I want everyone to make a special effort to make sure that they're not on these deemed tariffs and whatever, honestly, because you could be saving an absolute bundle. If there's one thing I absolutely hate, it's wasting money. I don't want to waste any money, and especially not to the likes of this lot. Criminals, absolute criminals, who clearly they buy Trustpilot reviews. Clearly, because there is no possible way. In fact, I'm going to look now. How many actual reviews have they got? Because I'm literally too curious for words. Right, Trustpilot EDF. Let's have a quick look. How many? uk.trustpilot.com. Here we go. 7,473 reviews. And they're rated excellent. Well, if it's down to me, it's awful. I mean, 70%, it says here, 70% rate them excellent. However, this is interesting, 20% rate them bad, and the rest is kind of in between great, average, and poor. So you can either give them 1 to 5 stars. So 1 in 5 customers rates them bad. That is absolutely absurd. Great service, always helpful when I have phoned up. I'm interested to hear about the bad ones because, geez, I'll be adding to that. Conning company, hopeless, no gas, avoid at all costs. Yeah, sounds about right. That's something I would write. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh yes, here you go. Here's my, please email complaints at blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well, I got a check of £25 for my inconvenience, and it took me like 4 months to get it. It's so not worth it. Like, complaining doesn't get you anywhere, honestly. These people, next time they screw up with me, it's literally going to be a money claim for my time, because I've had enough of this lot. So anyway, that's my rant for today. I'm off later on. I've got a busy day actually, so I'm in the office a bit early. It's a bit quiet in here. No one's in here. Great, can actually get some work done. Have some coffee, rocket fuel. And then I've got a podcast interview. I've got to re-record. Because my recording went poof. It went missing. So that sucks. So I need to re-record. Later on, I've got a couple of drinks with some friends. Gym in between. It's busy all day today, so I'll see when the staff comes in what repairs need to be done and what is required going forward. We've had a busy week. We've taken on 2 or 3 SA properties. We've got more investors lined up than we know what to do with. So I'm actually looking for funding at the moment. I need some more of my own deals, so I'm actually interested in speaking to people who want passive income. So I'm looking for unsecured working capital loans. If anyone you know is interested in that sort of thing to get semi-involved in SA but not, then do get in touch.